stupid. We got our game here. Okay, it started. It's basically Akanashi 15-5 Persian Banli here. It's 44 players, top 16 goes through. After 2 hanchan scramble, top 16 goes through. And then it's basically first place will make it from every table to the final. So 16 down to 4, so 4 tables, 4 players. Will make it through to the finals, and then 1 hanchan to decide it, or we will call the right second. But it's a 1 hand. You will see the 7th show here as well. We don't really have tour acceptance. Of course, there are no Aka, so there is no Aka acceptance. It's a nice draw. Pawn and then 5 bean is probably the cut. Although, like, the ramen here would be pretty nice to have as well. I think we are going to cut 8 sub because the 6 can still upgrade. Kinda losing out on the 3-6 bean ramen if we draw another pair, but I think this is okay because the 7 bean constant is so 7 so constant is just so ultra bad. I think we just go 6, so I kinda want to go like the other constant, but we can play 6 blocks here, and then depending on whether the 8 man looks good or the 6 bean looks good, we can choose either one. If we get 8 bean, we'll go 7 bean, and we can actually skip the pawn, but we will just got a weaker shape here by drawing this rankans 5, 7, 9 bean shape. We will cut a 7, 9 man, and we will still be pulling the right checker for 1 hand. Target cut off will be the target value is about 17 points after Uma, after 2 hanchans. This is E-Santen. Exactly, Kiri 4 pin is definitely a thing in Akaari, but here we do have some acceptance for it, some good draws that kind of require us to have the 4 pin in our hand. We can't delete chase here if we don't get a ramen, but we can go 4 here and then go to 9 pin after. The 6-9 is the most suspicious here after the 4-5 cut. It either like 3-6, 6-9 pin are both very dangerous. If it was non-dealer, I might just push the 9 pin for a perfect E-Santen. They haven't a sort of Kawa therapy on the 6 one, which is really unexpected because they got a ramen afterwards. What they probably should have done is got a pair instead, and then they got painful tail with the 3-6 bean ramen. We basically have a wait, this is Seed Wind versus Rakuhai here. But we basically have the same hand as last hand. Is going to be playing the same here. You're just spawning the Rakuhai complete our hand. It's now 2 han instead of 1 han. But it's basically the same thing here in terms of strategy or like how we play the hand. 7 so it's like a marginal call. The saves are so weak, we will probably pass on the 7 so, and then he would probably also kinda try to slow down our hand, but now we got the tune here. If we see the 7 so first, our Atosuke might be choked. Choking is definitely a real thing in Akanashi because hands are worse, so people are more incentivized to hold Rakuhai if they just have a bad hand. See, for Tempai, we have a nice upgrade potential here, but we are Tempai here on the 4 pin constant. We can upgrade with 1 pin, 2 pin, 6 pin. That are the upgrades, and the 4 so as well, but then we got 5 pin and then 3 pin, and hopefully we connect to this 4 so Anko for our pair. But for now, it is just chilling here with 1 Tora, 1 tune here. We are shifting places here. We get 300 points from the bonus sticks. Like We have on Tora, we can go painful here. If we get like Riichi painful Tora, it's basically the same value as like Honitsu Tora. So it's not going to be Honitsu, unfortunately. Honitsu is really the broken Raku, the go-to Raku in Akanashi, because you can open it with Zakuhai, a lot of safety as well. 3900 is very strong, it's very strong in Akanashi, so you would always be willing to open for 3900, and with Honitsu you have 200, and then you basically need a Rakuhai, but if you have Rakuhai, the most obvious thing that you can do is go for Honitsu via E-something. But we really want to keep this format. I know the 8-pin is trash card, but this 9-pin only accepts one more tile. So we will try to fish around this format like that. We will just got a 7 here. Nah, we got a 9 or the 7. I got the 9 on the 5-pin throw. We will go 9-1, 9-1. Like the 8-man throw is kind of backfire, but it's not the worst. Has not really an each, so it's yeah, it's just how Riichi Mahjong. I guess 7-pin. We really need to think here. I think 7-pin. If we told a Tora or something, or we told a better rum, which is not Futon. The 6-9 would be Futon, so it's not really an option here. If we told like a nice Pinsu tile, which is like we will be Futon for 147, unfortunately. We do our 8-pin and we do our lost 9-pin pack. Really unfortunate, but I think we made the right choice there. We will be Futon Riichi here on the 147 pin for Riichi pin Futura. We will keep the Tsuna safe tile here against 2 players, basically also pretty safe against Tournament. If it gets too spicy, we will be calling the 1-pin, but not the 2-5. It's just too weak because we are Futon and we can only win on the 1-pin. So we are almost never going to call the 2-5 man, perhaps for Katen. It's basically a Katen call, it's not going to win basically. So the 2-5 man is basically out, not inside my consideration. There are it's a must keep. There is a Tora card here. I'm really curious. Did they see this hand as well? I don't know, but we can go Tompin or we can get Thunder 3 Toras. If we get like the 5-pin for some reason, we have Thunder 3 Toras, which is broken. It's really broken, but I don't expect us to get a 5-pin. We will probably Tamaton on the Sabo if we get the 2-5-1. We can see 2-5-1 here for the Sabo, Takame, the Tora, but Tora is just wishful thinking actually. But we can win on the other side for 3,900. 2-man tail, 5,000 left. 147. 205. I just don't think the Futon is worth it, topping the Tora. I don't think it's worth it. You can technically top the 2 as well, but you will always take the each chance. You will always got a 5-pin if you are going to Futon Riichi. You do have some upgrades in the lower pin, but now we are just temper on 5,200. Tama, Thunder, 2 Tora. You can technically upgrade to Sansoku here on the 3-4 Sotoro. But my painful it's Tora Shimo. The problem is if we get 4-7 it's kinda like it's still good. Riichi Shimo painful 1 Tora. Can't complain, but I think Tamaton with Zonchans is just slightly better. I'm not expecting to run the 5-pin, but the 2 shows looks pretty okay with 2-3 shows on the left. Really unfortunate that we didn't press the Futon Riichi. Press the button for Futon Riichi. Shimo just should be temper as well as Tournament, because otherwise you won't see for E something basically. So the 2 show becomes sus now. The 2 shows can't be pushed, so hopefully not 3 show. Okay, that is Riichi. Kind of unfortunate here, but we get them by with two other players. It's a 2-5 pin and what is it there? It's Warsaw Console, I think. No Raku there. The Futurnichi. Like if the 5 pin wasn't Tora, I would definitely just push the Futurni, but like topping Tora for such a bad way, it's like it's just not going to happen. I think we will probably skip the North. I also already pushed the no call button because we have like a good shape here. Perhaps 5, 6, 7 Sansoku. It looks like a painful hand, but we have a West pair, so we are not going to pawn the West. If we draw another pair, we might be able to pawn the second West. We are still not pawning the second West here. In some case, we will just ditch the West pair altogether, but we are not painful. It's just Sansoku E something. It's Sansoku E something. If we get a 2-5 so or the 5 here on the 3 pin here, 3 pin pair, we go West West. But other than that, like the 3 pin doesn't have that much use. The summon sun is nice. I think on the summon sun we will go West West. We told the 4 pin we are headless, going back something, but we can get thunder of painful bullshit. We kind of miss up here for painful. It really sucks that we got like the 9 pins here, but the 3 pin tanky or the 3 pin pair up would be much better for thunder painful. We will got the 3 here for sure. His 7 so is not doing much here, but technically we can pawn but we are not going to pawn, so it's just there for no reason. We're just going to cut it here, fixing our shapes. We kind of want to have like some cash wind here, but it doesn't seem that we're getting a cash wind here anytime soon, because Winter looks expensive here against Kamitsa. Calling is so weak, but the 3 pin just got passed here, and I don't think they have 3 pin acceptance after this call. They can have a 3-6 pin no pattern, but then it is what it is. I think we kind of have to call here. It's really unfortunate, but otherwise it will be Riichi Nomi as well. It will be Riichi Nomi or Atosuke here. We will be Atosuke on the west, or we will be Futon if we took the Sampon. We are Atosuke. We can win on the 8 so twice card. We can only win on the 2-5 for Sansoku. So the 8 so is also the indicator. So there's only 1 tile for Futon, so it's pretty okay in terms of Futon. The 5 pin is overflow, but if we draw Pincer, 1 Tora, okay, it's okay, I think. We are way more worried about Kamitsa. Also the 9 Kami, their Honitsa. It's just pretty okay, I would say. It's really like, I don't know, like you kind of just have to push into that hands. Hopefully they didn't have Tora, but they had 1 Tora, which kind of sucks for us. It's like 1,400 difference anyway, so it's just what it is. We can't really go west there on the 6 man. If we had all some social, we can Mawashi, but not on the 6 man. Especially because, like, if they don't have 3 Toras, it's especially not that expensive. But the scores are really close here in East too. Hunger pair is not that great. We have too many pairs here. The 4 man Sakikiri is usually on the cards here, but we can get 2 shapes on the lower monster, so it's not here. We can't really go for that. I think we are going to spend our time paying for Shimatra to join back in. I'm not waiting my entire time or so, because if we lose out on time or like they are back now, we might just like throughout the game as well. Like I don't mind having no timer, but like in tournaments I sometimes take a little bit more time. Our saves are pretty much fixed. You can perhaps get a Toyota, 3 so to Shimokiri if you draw 1 more pair, especially the East. then we also see Deutsche E something, but Deutsche becomes more attractive after the green pawn. And then if you build something up, the 4-man has been one card, so it's not going to be very great Deutsche by any means. But it's at least something to consider. In Akanasi, where you basically always have like one hand open hands, and if you can get more than one hand, it's really appreciated. We kind of have to pawn there. Well, just Atosuke. It's just when you have two pairs, and then the third pair is Rakuhai. Oh my god, we go 5-man into 3-man here. Otherwise we have no Raku, and we basically we basically don't have Raku on this 4-man, but we can pawn the green and got the 3-man for our pair now. Moving us also slightly close to Toite, but the east pair really hurts. But now we are tempered. We won't be pawning here for 5-2. We can actually pawn for 5-2 because it's Akanasi. You can just pawn your way to. You can just pawn here in Akanasi. In Akaari would never pawn here. The thing is, if we get 5-6 pin or the 4-man ourselves, we would switch to Toite. But the 4-man would almost never get pawned in Akaari. Especially not with a bad shape, yes, but with a ramen, no. That is kind of the general rule. We will just enable auto win for like 144 with 2 bonus sticks, so it's 1300 plus 600 is 1900. Here 2000 points is pretty good. We lost like 3000 points last hand. We gained like 2000 points this hand, so like the points are getting back and forth. We have a nice standard painful hand, perhaps 4, 5, 6, 5, 6, 7 harder, but if we really want to make it work, it might be there. But it's basically up to the wall, and it's really not skillful to Sansoku here. You either throw it or you don't. It's not like that you have any choice to here to get the Sansoku or not. You either get it or you don't. We keep the east here for almost no reason, but if we build up the east, it's okay, but it's not the best style that we want. We want tons of painful here, 100%. We are just going to Sakiri the east here of this 9, so it is really useless. The 8 is already accepted by the 3, 4, 4, 5, 6. Say we are east something here, keeping the 6 pin for some Sansoku trolls, but they aren't there. They aren't there. Like 5 pin and then 4 cut, and then like Manse is never going to be 4, 5, 6. We can throw like a 4, 6 or something, and then we have Sansoku, but it's really difficult. What is there? Is the headless on the 7 pin? He just stopped Dora. We had to just Sakiki Dora because we are Tampin E something. We really don't have any acceptance for this tune with our Tampin. The 7 pin is still a nice draw here. The only Sansoku that might be there is like 3, 4, 5, but it's not really there. I think we are just going to Sakikiri the very middle tile here because it doesn't connect. If it connected, we would keep it, but it really doesn't connect. It accepts 7 pin. It's nice. 5 pin is mediocre. We can enable calling in case Kamitsa reaches, and then we will call for Tempai, for Ramen Tempai, or Summon some Tempai, but otherwise we are just not going to call. The tune has been 3 times cut now. Shimotsa, he denied Shimotsa Telpel, so that is pretty good. We denied Shimotsa Tel Mangan by Sakikiing the tune. This 5 pin is not really that big of backfight because the 2, 5, so it's usually better than the 3, 6 anyway, and there's no Sansoku. If there was a Sansoku, we would keep the 6 pin for slightly longer, but there is no Sansoku because Mansuse will basically never be Sansoku, or not 4, 5, 6 at least. Or you can cut like 7 into 3, but you lose out on the summon son. This kind of sucks, but we have to pawn for tempai, and then we have a very strong weight here. This a pawn is half shuchi here. It's half shuchi, so it's not double mushuchi. If it's double, we would pass and mawashi, but here we fight. We will also fight against Shimotsa here. Like it's just how it is basically. Especially Naka Nashi, you can fight a lot harder. They are really thinking they have a multi-sided weight or something around the town that they will reach on because they have a choice here. I think they are more likely to wait in the suit that they are discarding here. Or if they have an honor, they might be on a tanky or something, but they took clear Riichi, so they can't go back here. Let's counter Suchis 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Basically 7 Suchis on the left, 1, 2, 3, 4 on the right. Wait, are we disconnected? No, we are not. I think Shimotsa might be disconnected. There's no echo. Are we disconnected?
Don't.
Oh my god, what happened there? We did disconnect. Let's reload. I should have reloaded earlier because I didn't see the echo. Shimotsa tilted into Torment there. We missed some Tau trolls on my Tila as well. It kind of sucks. The 3 and the 8 would be really good for Tandao here. I was thinking that Shimotsa disconnected there. I didn't see my stream dropping any frames though, so I'm not sure what happened there, honestly. We will just recall the 7 here. We have a very bad Tandao because we don't have the 8 one. We draw out the 3-man pack, which is pretty good here. And we will just go 4-man 4, so 7, so for just Rensan here because we won't be finishing this hand closed for sure. But of course we really wanted to have an 8-man pair over this 9-so pair. But it is what it is. I probably should have reloaded earlier, but we are tempai and like we can check the log, but it really sucks. Like the chance that we would have won well pretty slim, or like 2 Riichis, but I really don't know what happened. I might have had lost connection to what Shimotsa, but 6-man is pretty good. We are keeping the 8-pin for Thorax and Tandao Shift as well, not taking 2 bad saves in Soshu. We would really love to have the 8-man pair here over the 9-so pair. I'm not gonna lie, we are Isant and Ramen. We should probably Shakiri this 8 instead of this 2-man. To be really honest, the Torato is nice, but if we thought Tora is going to be the Shimokiri or like 8-pin and then 6-pin, the 7-pin will be like an upgrade, but the 9-pins are basically dead, so it's just never going to be it's never going to be good. We don't have Tandao. Like the backfire here is really it's really limited now because there aren't any tiles that we would have really want to have here. It's all in my ponds. So it's okay. We don't have Tandao. Otherwise the 8-man pair would be a very backfire here. Let's focus after our disconnect. I don't know what were the scores. I don't know. It was probably a very cheap hand. You will press the win button here, the 4-7. It's really bad. We see 3 of them. We can expect like 1 of them to be in the wall, but we kind of want to push our opponents out of it. Dortmund still pushing with this 5-pin. They say 5-ton here, so they are definitely pushing this 5-pin. Also into the Dora shape. They will be probably Damaton as well. There are a lot of safe tiles. The 6-man is actually pretty safe, but we disconnected on the early tile, so we might still be. His 4-so is Omega Sus, so they are 100% Damaton. They might even have like Mangan or something. So I hope that we don't draw the 6-pin. If they are waiting, they are likely waiting on Kaput, or else I would expect it says as well. I would expect it says Riichi. These 38 months don't tell anything about my hand because I was disconnected. I don't know if they know. This is just 100% due in here, like, but they probably have like Mahjong there. We can take the look east 4 as well as east 3. You can't you basically never can push this 4 man. Like, yes, perhaps Mahjong Ramen can push away, but there are some limits to pushing against the Tito Ricci, and this 4 man was like has like almost you almost like needed to have 12k to push or something crazy like that. He will be calling 2 man or 3 pin here just to outspeed all Toyman here because they are open. And they might set on social, but they didn't call this 3, so but we will see. I'm not that afraid of the social. If they have social needs, it will be scary, but I don't think they have it, or like they didn't call this 3, so, and the 3s and 7s are basically a must call. This is a pawn. It might transition to what's on each. I think the shape call is too weak actually. We have 6 blocks, and we kind of just want to develop our blocks instead of calling a ramen. This is a pawn into 1 man, and then the 1 pin is Kampuche against Toim, and that's the only reason why we gave this 1 man. Give me another 4, so Kami 4, so 7 pin Kampuche against Toim. Nuov, it's just Saki Kiri, the Nuov, I think. The 1 pin will just not deal into Shimotsa unless they have the right dragon, but most of the time they don't. The 1 pin is safe against Shimotsa now as well. The 4-7 pin does look very good. We can't pawn that, or we can pawn that, but it's not good. If we had 1 pet save, we would call. We have a very strong 4-7 pin weight. They can actually have a Toito here on the right. It's not the craziest thing. So they can actually have Toras on the right, but they got a 3. So here, wait, what? Who has this? Kami? I don't think Shimotsa has it, and it wants cut across, so Tormen doesn't have it as well. Perhaps Kamitsa has a pair. Good win for us. We have a right dragon pair, Rakuhai pair, but it's also the Tora indicator, so there's 1 fuel left. We have a lone Topple East, which is a must keep. We will pawn the right dragon because our hand is just never going to finish without it. There might be some open 2, 3, 4 Sansaku, but our hand is just too weak to finish closed. Even open, it's really hard to finish, but as he should just have to pawn and then pray for the best. You just have to pray that you don't deal in, or like you just win your hands some way. But I really want to cut the Penson, and I really want to cut one of the constants in social now, but we have to be patient on this hand. 3 Monte Tassi from tournament, very weird player, or very weird discard. There was no call leg on this one, so they are likely going to see Deutsche here, but we can't really kill though. With the double east 1 Scott as well pawn. The east will be pawned as well for headless, giving us 3 Han with the double east right dragon. He will be just calling everything here. The green pass, which is really good for us. Toyman will be having a green dragon tanky most of the time, so if we draw a green dragon after the Riichi, or later on we might just steal into T-Deutsche 2 Toras. If they have a pair, I would expect them to keep some efficiency, so they likely don't have a pair, and they also likely don't have an uncle. That is kind of what I can choose from that. They are likely, if they are going to Riichi next turn, they will have a green dragon tanky. We have now showing to the Han, which is basically everyone shoot full territory, so it's pretty strong here. It's very strong in Akanoshi. Double East is too broken. With the Rihan open, it's too broken as Tilo. Yeah, still showing like East something with this Pensang card. But we're just going to go. We will be Hataka Tanki. We will go down this hand. He might threaten Honitsu as well if he go to Riso. We will threaten Honitsu as well. But on the other throw pair, he missed the pair here. If we see 2-5 the Honitsu threat is not there, but we still have a very high potential here with hit two basically Han, and that might be 44 as well, and then it's 7-7 plus 600, so it's definitely something that our opponent should defend against. I don't know what this 2-show is. They might be not reading Tempai yet, which is kinda fair, but depends on card, and then 3 into 1 pin should be Tempai most of the time. 4 tiles left is mostly Tempai as well. I hope we get the 2-5 because the 2-5 is actually still safe against us because we didn't change up our hand after this 2-man. We will be like kind of stuck here, but we will be calling for a Hataka Tanki if we can call. We do have safe tiles. The 2-5 call, we will basically be still eat something because the weights are so bad. We now have a Chikoku Tanki, or like there's only 1 2-show left. He could wait on Kenputsu, but like 14 on the tune is not good. He will call the 2-man, or not 2-man, the 2-man is dead. So that is not going to be a call. We are 14 here. Or not. I guess the 4-man is Kenputsu. We are still waiting on 1 tile here on the 2-show, but we did touch it the 4, so it shouldn't really come out. He will just push this 2-show and then hopefully it doesn't deal in, and then we just beat Tempai on any random tile. I don't think we want to call that. That's just Kenputsu, so now we have a Tsuchi wait, but Toyman should have, like the other players should have enough safe tiles to not push this 2-show. I hope there's no call because it gives us Haite, and bad weight on the Haite is not what we want. It's Riichi Nomi on 6-9p. Kinda weird, like I guess they need points, but still I don't think that's the way to do it. Good wait against the Rihan open. This is like a typical Honitsu hand, but we also get Pinshu Honitsu with the 1001 Honitsu because it has the Dora suit. This is like the typical flow book where you just go for Honitsu and an open hand. Tsanta with 4-man. I guess we can have Tsanta as well. We might be threatening so Sushi later on as well, but we don't have the E, so it's not really on the menu for us yet. We will triple pawn, we will go for Tsanta, we will top the right second. Like the 9-man is fair as well, but we should got the 9-man. We have enough blocks for Tsanta, and we kinda need 1 more block for Honitsu, but it's very easy to get. Even if we pawn 1 time, he got 3 pin, we can draw the 6 or 5 pin and go Honitsu anyway. That's not really a problem. We will be cutting 3 pin here. There's an Honroto chance. The best is 1 Scott, the 9 pin is pin 1 Scott as well. The 1-man is Shuchi here, so it might come out if they are defending. We really want the honors just pawn here as quickly as possible. Yeah, especially 2000 in the middle, so any hands will do. This is just a call for Tsanta Nomi, but any hand will do. We will take the Sabo. the 1-man is sushi, but with the 2-man Teitashi, the 1-man is pretty sus, especially with an outside hand. The North here too look good. I must say that, but perhaps Honitsu threatening. It's not really there, but like it's unfortunately not there. Like people perhaps want to defend against like Honitsu here, and then with Shimoza 17 is just not defending against the Honitsu. There is technically also so sushi chance if I have double east with a double north, but I don't think they should be that worried about it because I just scored a few times without changing or without drawing a lot of tiles. So the chance of me having double east or two east here with the north are pretty slim. They're still cool like on this 7. I don't think Shimoza has monster set that can go 5 They might be falling, but they might also just be pushing here on the right. I don't know actually, but we can't really give up our hand, even if we know that they have 3 Toras, if they are also Tempai, but like those 2000 in the middle, and we have 2000 points here for 4000 points. So even if Mangan here, we can't fold basically. Because we are paying 4000 on Sumo anyway, and we are just Tempai. Pass. Boom, room. Okay, no room. Okay, that is good. That was cool leg on it for sure. And I think it's pawn leg and not C leg, but it can be C leg as well. But if Torment has like 4 Toras, it's kind of scary here. I'm not gonna lie. My opponents or like Toyman with 5 tons should expect me to have a 1-man pair. I don't know about where. Nah, we are not going for so sushi. The east is once cut. It just has to be cut here. Like Sotokawa, they had 2 Toras still. Usually disgusting. Only 2 7-0s left. I don't know why there's a 6-0 in Kami spawned. And there's just no reason for Kami to have a 6-0 in the pond and waiting for the 7. I really don't know how Kami-cha got there on that weight. They probably mawashi it and then they got the weight. It was kinda obvious that like Kami-cha had 2 6-pins because there was Kolik on this 6-pin. And I don't think Shimata had it. Toyman likely also didn't have it with this 6, 7, 8 shape cool. And then you know who has it Tora too, but like the 7 so just almost never deals into Kami-cha. It does deal into ramen because it was still non-sushi, but if they are Tempai, they kinda have to push, but they have 1 hand basically. Shimotsu basically has 1 hand. If they have a bad way, they kind of have to respect the Tora 2 possibility, which they actually know that someone has 2 Toras. And then the Ipatsu as well, and then the Urasan is just unlucky, but like online you can definitely dodge that because you feel the goal lag. The goal lag is actually so broken, or like I don't know if it's broken. Like in person, you also got lots of tells, people taking 10 seconds for the discards, and such. So there are definitely some other factors in or other variables that play a role in person that are pretty stupid as well. Especially when people get nervous at Tempai. We're moving towards an open turn rows just to shut down the dealer, discarding our Toras. We have a 5-8 pin, which has only 6 tiles left, but it's okay. We can pawn here for Tempai. We can skip as well, but we can skip. But if we get like the 1-man, it's pretty sad. It's basically Shinomi. on basically 5 pin only because 3 8 pins are now out. I think we are just going to go for Tononomi and also the 5 8 pin. The 1 pin Tura, we discarded 1, there are still 3 left, but we just go here. The threat of other people is there actually, but we are temper here on 1 Scott 2 man and then the 7 man all live. So 3 towers, you can upgrade with the 6 man, perhaps 5 man as well, but not really. We will probably Shimokiri the 5 man. He can't con anymore because he called one of our 7 pins. Yeah, that's 1000 points, please. Kinda bad for us that Kamita hit the Ura 3 because if they just had like Mangon there, he would be still 6800 away from them, but it's really close between us and them. We will just discard the East, Gas Wind, we can technically still get like an open 1 2 3 Sansaku or something, very low chances, perhaps a Santa or something. So I think the Wansa would be just better than keeping the East. We have many pairs, just got the 8 pin, the Tune pair up is still okay. With the Tune pair up we go 1 pin 3 pin for Chitoichi, we pon the Rakuhai Tune Haku, we will go Onitsu Toitoi. Toitoi is actually on the menu here as well, but 7 man and the white is a pawn, but the 2 man perhaps as well, but now we are out. We are just out. Team wanted to top the tour. It was a really long thing, so they might have a very bad fate, but we are not going to assume. They might have also a guns on them, but we will just go wide. We are Chitochi something, but we can't fight. They were thinking about the weight. It's just always going to be the Sananko there for the 6-9. The 8 pin doesn't give Sananko, by the way, so they won't attack of me. If people are really thinking a long time, they either have like their weight in the suit that they just discard, or they have like a very bad Ichinomi, or they're thinking about Mangan Plus, but most likely Ichinomi bad weight. We are moving towards Sito. The 9 pin would be the preferred card, actually, not the East. We technically have triple Tura acceptance here, but what are the chances to throw triple Tura? Basically non-existent, so so we are not going to keep triple Tura acceptance. If we throw 3 Tura here, like, so be it, but it's not really a thing though. We also have like Cheetos 2 something, but we rather move towards Tanrao. Pinfu if we can. We still need some help. The 7 pin, because it's Tora, but also just the 7 pin with a pincer shape would be a really nice upgrade. And then there are dumb pin some good chances on the 7 pin, but now it is 4, so and then like we need to get like the 7 pin to go 1 so otherwise we are basically stuck with the 4 pairs or 3 pairs. Tora is also going to be a C. So we can enable calling, but I doubt Kamicha drops. E something. The 5 pin looks very sus, but you just have to cut the most dangerous style for Chitochi E something. The regular hand is not really there anymore. Kami doesn't have a 5 man. We will be waiting on 6 Tanki and then just Riichi on. Yeah, it was like, it's this 5 pin Tora, but it's not, it's the 7 pin which is Tora. Oh my god, please pass, please pass, please pass. Okay. Okay. Praying that it passes. We can't reach on this 5 pin Tanki. It's 4 man. Oh my god. We kinda like, I don't know, like I don't know, this 4 man. we will push it if we get like something better. And this North does qualify as better, but it's okay if it passes. If it doesn't pass, it's kinda sad. Tora is still fully live, and Tondao has really good acceptance for Tora. The North is safe against. It's wait, 7 so? Oh my god, how do you push the 7 so? It's Suchi against me, but come on, there are 3 Toras. Come on, Simotsa. The North was way safer. Like, this is kinda just like. I don't want to say it, but it's. Thank you.
Navitas 1472 raided my stream with 46 viewers.
Thanks for the shout out to I don't know who shouted you out. I think you shouted out yourself, or like I don't know if you shouted out yourself. But thank you, Navitas. I'm playing the Brazilian monthly tournaments. We are in the first hanchan right now. Timo has been tuning in a lot. I think they are a bit tilted because they just didn't have any reason to tune in last hand. And we need about plus 17 out of 2 hancans, so it's not like we just need positive, we need about plus 17, so we still need some points even if we get second or first to get positive. There are 44 players, 16 go through, so you need about plus 17 plus 20 points to make it through. We have a nice Tora 2, and after Tora 2 we open the Tora. We might even lose out on the Tora, but most of the time it will be here. We try to have Sonitsu with this 4-pin card, but we don't have it here, and the 6-pin is really useless with the 4 pins out. Shimotsa's Kokushi, I'm not going to bother with it. 4-pin Kape, we really need like, we really need Isont and then Tempai. If Shimotsa runs me for 32k, you have a highlight. But we have to push here. We need points because of the tournament format. Shimotsa has been dealing into a lot of hands, very unnecessarily, I would say. Like they dealt into an Urasan, Ipatsu Urasan, which wasn't their fault, but for the rest, the other west, Kokushi is dead. Oh man, it's not temp. Basically, the pins are all dead, so the Mansu 4-man is just, come on, what is this 4-man? Like, if you are like down this many points, just don't deal in. Please just don't deal in the double Mushuchi down and do the Ipatsu down in Ipatsu turn. It was not they didn't guess right, but the 4-pin were dead, so it was just a ramen or a pension there. Kind of unfortunate that we didn't win our 2 Tora hands there. They also dealt into the Tilo, Sananko, Ipatsu as well. I understand why they are tilted, but it just ruins the game, especially for me, because now with my 3rd place, I have like plus 2.3, which is just not going to be enough. They have some connection issues, but I think this is the 3rd time they disconnect, so they can't come back. I think we disconnected halfway to my hanchan as well. It is unfortunate as well. I don't know if we missed a win or something. We can check the log, but we missed. We were Tempai on a 3-sided wait against 2 Riichis, and then disaster happened. We disconnected, but Torment roamed still, so I don't think we missed that much. There is a 9-man cut there as well, but we discarded 2-man already. We are basically relying on the 7-man tool for the ramen, or we cutting the hanchan all together. We will cut the hanchan here. We are not going for 7, 8, 9. We basically don't need many points here to get to second place. We are basically aiming for second place here, because it's kinda too far. We still have a dealership left, but Akanasi 18k, it's a very big hill to come over for sure. Anyway, for the ones who are joining, there's 5-minute delay, so I'm not that interactive on stream. I do have a Discord, !Discord. I do have a YouTube channel, there's a Riichi. I usually play J-Zoom, I'm a Saint 2, and I have played somehow 5-minute delay as well. We are completely out against the dealer Riichi. Simons is likely going to deal in because they are basically Simokiri bots. Let's not deal in here. Warsaw seems pretty safe. East. They've shown some weird efficiency discard, so I'm not trusting the Sotokawa on this too. So otherwise, against most players, I would just push the 4. So, but against my Kamitsa here, who had like a 7, so Kansanbao, they discarded the 6 so earlier. Like they don't have good efficiency here on the left, so I'm not pushing this 4. So the 5 so is much better here. The Nakasuchi, well, just the Kamputsu 1 pin south here. Kind of amazing that the disconnected player hasn't dealt in yet, but I'm pretty sure it's against. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's just against the rules to disconnect because it's a tournament format, and you're just ruining it for the other players. After the 5 bomb, we are still too far from any hand. We have Haite, but Tito it's a 2 cent. The south is safe, right? Or not? Wait. Yeah, the south is safe. It was like it is safe, right? He technically can like pom see, I guess, but like the 7 pin is also safe. We have like 1 more shot, but he won't push anything else than this 7 pin. Or like it's there's no 10 here. We missed the 9 pin there, but the 8 pin it's comes on 4, so yeah, the 4 so goes in there. That is the reason why I didn't push the 4 so. They had a 2 so in the opponent and then the 7 so pass, but they actually got the 2 so from a 2-5-7. They deal the 3 so back, so that is kind of the reason why they were on a 4 so it's good that we didn't trust Otokawa there. It can still happen that they just like, it's okay if they have like 2-5 so to the 3 so back. We now have a kind of awkward Tora position. We got like the wrong wins here. No Rakuhai. We only have like 1 Rakuhai, which is a double south tower, and then the 3 dragons, but it just kind of sucks. It really sucks here. Okay, it's just Dora card, I guess. The 6 so if we upgrade the 6 so we go north for painful. Like we kind of still need some upgrades because the Sabo, the 6 so is so bad. I think we're just going north here, or east would be better to keep the Kamputsu against Kamitsa. Because our head is just never going to finish otherwise. The 6-man, if we told the 5-man we might have 2 safe months, or with the 8-man we might have 2 safe months. If we told like a so we can open Thunder out this hand actually, with 2 Ono pairs. But like we basically need second here, or we can win next one, but we can try to win next hanchan, but it's basically 25%, perhaps 30%, because I'm usually a bit stronger than my opponents, but we are not making it if we the chances of me making it are pretty slim. So maybe pawn, nope. We don't have value here on the 7 man. We do have pinful. The 2-5 man is kinda toast. 4 tiles left at most. Now one less. Just push. The Torah is out, so we are not that afraid of dealing in. We really want to collect the 1300 in the middle. But if we need to get to close tempo for that to win basically. But we might be pulling just for Kaiten. Not now, but perhaps very soon. Yeah, I think we are just calling for Kaiten here. Our hand doesn't have any value. If our hand had like 3 Toras, he would probably still skip. But like the lower your hand value is, the more easily you just accept Kaiten, and then hopefully you get the points for Kaiten. Very bad hand here, like I don't know, like I can't describe the hand. It's awful. Like these are like the worst hands, especially because we actually just need to win here. We really need to win the hand. We kind of have enough blocks for an outside hand, but like it's not really, it's not good. We will go for an outside hand because we technically have 5 blocks for an outside hand, but it's not the thing that we want. It has been twice cast, so that it's kind of out of the picture right now. Like we will just try to get Kate, and I guess if the south is very good. 5 man is probably the card here. We accept the 6 man, 7 man kinda. The south are my lifeline here. Otherwise, the hand is really bad. We basically have a Santa here, which is like not really what we wanted, but something is better than nothing. Something is certainly better than nothing. We might get Santa south here. It's 2900. It's okay. Oh my god, if we get close Santa, it's going to be pretty broken. It's Santa is something, but we will be calling for Tempeh for sure. Keeping this 9 pin as safe tile, but we will be pawning both sides, I'm pretty sure. And not that one. We have a Sushi trap on the 1 man. If we get the other side, if we get the 3, so we have a Sushi trap. Of course, if we told the south or the 1 man, we don't wait on the 1 man, so the 3 is also a Sushi trap now. Give me something here, Kami. Or we want to throw it ourselves. We ought to throw it ourselves, but like like all the sushis are almost gone in my pawn, so they might expect some degenerate ways. Can't call that. Shimokiri actually. Give me the south. 7 man, Kombucha, pawn. Sushi trap. We will be pushing everything here. The door is out. We basically need second here, or we need some points. Ura Sushi. Really unfortunate that they have like a Riichi here, but anyway, let's see if we need to post. I think we just post a lock. This is like so stupid. These are ones out. Okay, and let's just take a screenshot and then okay, the screenshot already got taken. We can check the log, but it will probably take another 10-15 minutes for the next one to start, so you can just like, I don't know, do something else. There's a Riichi here on the 1-4 man 8 man, and then the 8 man is really devious weight, but the thing is, you could also here cut like a pair for the 3-6 ramen, but they didn't. The 8 man it's really hard to dodge still. It's still E something here on the left, so like, but you don't have to deal in there. You can fold. We have a tune hand, and then C for tempai. It's a very quick 2000 points. And then here we got like backfired. Here the 9 pin was a mascot, and then 9 pin for the 5 pin to roll. Got 9-9 for Tondao, 2 Turas, and then we this was like the hand that we lost it on. We drew 5 pin Tura, and then here, like what are you going to do on here? Like what are you going to do? Like 147 with the Tura card, but I chose Tama 5200 instead. Like I made the Tura here. The reasoning is it's 14, and we like on the 4-7 it's kinda okay. The 1 pin is actually really the tower that we want, but we also have to discard the Tura. There's technically also the 2 card, but we are not going for 4-7. We are always going for the 1-4-7 if we come to Riichi. So I kept the Tura here, and then I chose this. There is 1-5 pin already on the right. We can win on the 2, so I thought there are 2-3 so still. There's still 1-2 so in the wall, and then spoiler, we didn't we didn't get it. And we were still in a good position here. We were like we just Sakikiri here. We are basically trying to aim for Riichi, but perhaps it was a bit too greedy. But we just Sumo Kiri'd here. Still 2 something there for Honitsu. Wait, still E something actually. So Sumo Kiri C for 2-5. So Atsuke we can win on the 8. So it's Atsuke. So and then we dealt in here, or like spoiler, we dealt in here on the 6. He could have perhaps seen it coming with his 10 cards, with his they're safe down, and then we would like we are tempai here, so it's really difficult. And we also tonight Kami dealt tempai, dealt Honitsu Tsun. It is also important to deny the expensive hand here. You have a green dragon hand, Toi Trans, Toi Trans, and then we pawn here. We have to cut 8 man, and then if we draw monster, we can go back to Honitsu, but we just take E something, and we wait. We don't have Honitsu. I lied. We might have Toita. We got 5 into 3 man here because we don't have Raku with the 4 man. We pawn here, and really uneventful hand. We don't Shimotsa here. This is a hand where we disconnected on, so you might see some weird stuff here. We disconnected on tempai. Kamitsa here is going to Riichi. On what to the Riichi? It's 6-9. Ipeko on the like 9 is out there, so it's basically 6 only. And then we got tempai here. There is a Riichi, but we disconnected here. Pinfu Nomi. Toime. Wij are going to Tama on the 2-5 The tune is out. Toime should just press the Riichi button for Ura 2 as well. The 4 man is Ura, by the way. Toime should just press the Riichi button here on this. Wait, they are just tempai here. They should just press the Riichi button here to chase the dealer. Good way, this is always going to be a push. But here we push pawn 1 half Suchi. Then Shimotsu deals in with a very bad weight, but they have Sansoku, Riichi Sansoku. Let's see Shimotsu's POV. They probably should have got a 2 pin way earlier. But like they Sakiki the 9 so because it deals into Toyman, and then like it's kind of unfortunate that the 2 pin isn't safe and the 1 so is safe, and then Shimotsu got tempai and then here's tempai. And you kinda like Riichi is fine here, but it deals in, so it's kind of unfortunate for this player. He got a very long hanchan, by the way. We got a very long long hanchan. Many hands. We got a thumping. We disconnected here on the 38 man. Otherwise, we might have had like thunder painful, but we got a 1 man here, and then we don't have thunder anymore. The 8 pin was more accurate, but like the tournators aren't that great. So 8 pin, 1 pin for the best save style for ramen, and then 4-7. Here the scores look still quite good. You joined when Shimoto was down way more. We have 4-7, which is basically dead. Or like I know there are only like 1 or 2 in the wall. ECT of them. We can't really expect much of that. He knew that Tournament was Stamerton here with his 5 pin. I thought that as well. They are painful Tora. They don't have the Sansaku, but this 4-man card, I don't like this 4-man card of Tournament. This 4-man card shouldn't be card. It's too dangerous. Exactly, like the 4-7 has passed. What else? 2-5, so can technically be still there, but it's like the 3-so shouldn't really be cards if there are 3 2-sos left. Like if there are like 2 5-sos is way less likely. The 4 is also Topo Musuchi, and they can't read the Shimokiris here because I was disconnected. This one is just like it's just a real style. Perhaps like 2 pin, 9 man, 8 man. I like the 8-9. I think of Tournament. I think I like 8-9 man here, and then try to pong 4 man, 2 pin for Tenpai. The 2 pin is now Suchi as well. You would throw a 4 pin, like it's just way too dangerous. It's cancel Riichi. But I have to cancel non-Riichi, but still, it's a very strong push. Let's just go like this. We have soon hands which can open. There's no need to across. You just pawn here the 8 man for each something. Toy dash here on the right, but we see, and they are stuck with this 4 pin, which is kind of weird that they still have a 4 pin in their hand, but they toss here for no Raku. For no Raku. And then they deal in, and then here happens, or this is where the deal in start to happen of Shimoto. We have a very good hand here. We are not like you would not really want to push Shoshu here, but people are still pushing Shoshu tiles. The Riichi threat is definitely there. There is like 3 Han open here, 40 food chance as well. So I don't understand all those Shoshu cards, but Shimoto Riichi's here on the 6-9, which I don't really understand. I think Tamerton would be better to dodge the weight, and then we are on the 2-so tanky. 4-man here is Futon. Futon on the 1-4-man, so Shimakiri, because he can push it to 2, so it's technically not safe, but pretty safe. Best is Kampuche, and then we just Gaten here. Be on the 2-so tanky. Diamond is actually Xianko Santen. With the 6 pin they would be Tenpai, but they don't have they didn't draw the greens or the Tora or the 9-sos. Yeah, there's 1 9-so here. Are they both in the wall? Wait, where's the last Tora? Oh, the Tora is here, I see. That didn't did Kamita? Nah, they couldn't pull. I was like, why didn't they pull? But I put them on a T-Deutsche here anyway. They were like T-Deutsche Isan for the longest time. I'm kind of surprised that they didn't keep their T-Deutsche Isanten. They could just got a pair here. They were probably afraid of the Shoshu, but they didn't deal in because they folded out. And then Simotsa didn't win there, and then we got like an interesting hand. We have like an Onitsu, Santa hats. If we saw like Pinscher, we would go for Onitsu for sure, but we didn't get Onitsu, we got Santa instead. And then with this pawn 2-man, the 1-mans also, so we got a 4-man into 2-man, and then 1-mans with the Santa hand just looked too sus. Stormen holds my Tao, Simotsa holds my Tao as well, folding their Tempai, but they don't have Raku. Oh my god, they just don't have Raku. Wait, what? What the? This score is just like the worst score ever, by the way. It's just the worst score ever. It's just, you don't go there. Like, there's no Zenitsu. Like, there's just no Zenitsu. It's just like, I don't know. And they have no Raku. And they are pawning here. Like, you can call, oh, they are going Zenitsu here, I guess. Guys, I didn't see the Zenitsu, but why didn't they deal in? The question is, why didn't they get Tempa and deal in? That is the question here. The 2-man KB, Simotsa throwing my north pair via Mochi, so I can't win. And then they pushed here this 7 throw. This is really odd. We can check Torment's hand because this 7 throw twice got on the early 6 throw card like almost never deals in, but the 1-man is KB. They have the 9-man, which is basically 100%. They have the 8-man 100%. I think I go 9-man because I would read the 1-man pair here, but we can see it deals into Riichi Mahjong, 2 Tura, 3 Uras. There was also goal leg on my 6-pin. You won't know that, but there was goal leg on the 6-pin. They would be pulling for Kaiten here. There was goal leg, so someone has 2 Turas, and Kamita just scored a save with the Tura, so it's almost impossible for them to have. Wait, Toyman should probably keep this 3-pin for. Not. I don't like the 3-pin, it should be 7 or 3, so 3-man there. But anyway, we can check out Kami's hand, because that one is the interesting one. Because they went this, they are E something here. E something. Okay, it makes sense. And then yeah, it kind of makes sense, but yeah, it's kind of like there is a Sun Uncle opportunity. It's H.O. battle here. 7 so it's still live. Triple bill. Social looks pretty good, to be honest. Social looks pretty good. Yeah, I guess it's fine. Tsushimo-kiri for the 7 so console, and this 4-pin is just a setup mistake. Or you can think they have a 1-pin pair here with the 3-pin into 9-pin, but the 9-pin was connected and it could be Honitsu, but I don't like this 4-pin. But you look in the Dora pair, which is also worth something. But the 7 stars are now very dead, and then they got Tempai here. This can Kampuche and Shimotsa for 2 7s, 2 Dora. It's just a marginal Riichi, but it's Totokawa here. So good for them for the Ura 3 here, and then here in South 2 you have a right second. Here we will just spawn for 1 Han and perhaps 2 Han, but Toyman Riichi's on the Entotsu 8-pin 6 so 9 so 6 9 so all Sun Uncle. They have Sun Uncle on the 5-8 or the 6-9 I mean. But anyway, they didn't get E-Pots, but they got the 9 so here anyway. They should have got the 2 so Kampuche. Or the 2 so Kampuche, and then the 1-man is the 1 so is safe as well. So I really don't know why they are pushing. It's still e-sun turn at 2 or 1 so because of Chitoitse. And even if you get Tempai so much, Snoru will always fold here with Chitoitse e-sun turn, and they got minus 12k there and minus 12k in the previous hand. You have a Chitoitse hand here. This 5-man felt really spooky, but we just pushed it for our Tempai. The 6-0 did look good, but like we really didn't want to push this 4-man, but like wait, this Chikoku Tanki. Okay, this was a mistake. I thought there were 2 left. I only saw 1. Okay, I only saw 1 move. I have to admit I thought and then there's a pawn here, and I don't understand this 7 so card at all. Because of the Tora 3 here, it's Suchi against my pawn, but like this is. It should go 2 so here for sure. You have the 3 souls which are pretty safe as well. You have like a lot of towers which are pretty safe. And if you deal into tournament, it's fine because they don't have the Tora. You can even go 7 pin here. It's not the craziest card. 5-man is also just Kampuche, so this is just do something put. This is impossible. It's very feared in here, so they folded here already. And you should, if you got 7 so you should got it here and not after the 9 pin. It just doesn't make any sense. And we are like on a very bad rate, which I didn't know at the time. But anyway, we will not analyze this player for much longer. We will move on to this hand, and we kinda like 2 dollars is plenty of value here with a white second, but I still try to hedge Honitze here with the 4-pin card. The 4-pin doesn't have that many good rolls, but perhaps if I read like the Honitze here on the right, I would keep this 4-pin. But like it didn't really matter because he got a 6 and we didn't draw any good pins, I think. He would have a cons on here, which is not really worth it, but we still need 1 save. His 3-pin would be nice, but the 2-pin is gone. See, and then we got stuck against this Riichi Pinfu actually. On the Pensan bait, the 4 pins are dead. And then we can't call, and we got very late. We didn't even get Tempa here, it's very unfortunate. And here Simon disappeared on a Kansan 4, so here it's a 2 so card from a 5 card, throwing the 3 so back. That is just what happened here. It's perfectly fine, so good that we didn't try the 4 so there, because it would just steal in 1-1-1-1, and then just like we just folded out with the east, and then keeping the 4 so for Riichi Nomi here on the left. Kami, there are a lot more Riichi Nomis than we expect, or like usually people would Tama, Riichi Nomi, Petweight, but the Steelers kind of fine, but still. I'm more in the camp of Tamaton, and that's kind of Isondency. We have the 17 Kampuche, so but we didn't throw it, so minus 1k, and then this awkward hand where we had to cut a bill, perhaps got the east as well. Kamita, Tempai, Tandao, Nomi, Diamond, Tempai, 3-6. And it's basically never going to win, and then we just go for our Katen because our hand doesn't have any value, and then Simotsa tears in while they are disconnected. Here, like it was all lost, so we just had this horrible hand, but like it was something. We got all the towers close, but we just got way too late. We got Tempai way too late, and the 3 shows look also very bad. And then Kamita to Riichi's, and then we have like a 3-man Sushi here in dealing with Riichi Nomi. I probably wouldn't Riichi as Kami if I was really honest. because you just put one stick in the pot for almost no reason.
Each.
But they are first to temper, I guess. You're facing someone each here, but perhaps it's okay. But I kind of don't want to Riichi know me. But delete that in here. The next row would be tournament would throw the Teresa here, so we would never win on the Teresa because tournament has acceptance for it. Very good acceptance even for Chinitsa. So we deal in. We only got like we even got negative 1.3. So we need a first place next time. So we will be pushing a little bit harder for first place. I don't know when the next hanchan will start, but if you don't want to wait, you can join my Discord or my YouTube, or you can watch my YouTube videos, I guess. But yeah, that is just how it is. I'm uploading my thoughts to YouTube, so most of my streams are there as well. I uploaded a whole lot of thoughts of this week today, just like bombing my entire second technically, but it has to be very big second. We have a thunder hand, Uncle 17, west, west, on southwest, south, another west. We perhaps we should leave calling on. No, not that one. The calls are like 3.7, so we can just go for thunder Nomi. We can also just wait for Riichi. I guess that is also fine. We really need the first place. We don't need a second, so we can actually start skipping some calls. We have like constant double overlapping ramen to something. The calls aren't that great. The 6-man is okay, I guess. The social shape is still kind of awkward. Headless, Uncle Headless is pretty good as well, but we actually have a pair. We will try to match speed here again, Stoyman. We will go 8, so go 6, so go 8-man, and then hopefully we can win faster than Tournament. The Tora is still fully live. We will just Sakigiri here, the 6, so there's already one Scott here on the left. This 8-man doesn't have that much use, but if we draw like an Uncle Headless shape, it's perfectly fine as well. The 6 just has to be Sakigiri. This one pin is Kambuchi here, is safe against Across, not safe against Kami, but we have other tiles. If Kamita presses the button, we have other safe tiles. We will take the 8-man here inside our hand. It might deal into Shimutsa here, but the nice thing is 3-6 for the Headless. Uncle Headless gives us a way better fighting chances. This is Suchi. One Scott as well, not that scary. We will call the force of
Each.
just right click the Shimokiris or Teitashi is the most right tile that you can Teitashi for Riichi. There's only one tile that we can Teitashi. Torment probably has the Tora because of the 4 pin pushes, half Suchi against both, and 9 pin only safe against us. But I expect Torment to have some Tora. We just run here for Thunder Tora. Ura would be pretty big. No, Ura stealing the Riichi stick 3600 above starting points. Gaining our Riichi stick back, or getting our Riichi stick back. Wait, oh my god, I didn't check the Tora. Oh my god, such a beginner mistake here. I thought just a cash win. I just got a cash win, but oh man, this is like not so excited about the win that we just got a Tora turn 1 for some reason. The 9 star is very useless as well. 1 to 3 Sansuku is not there. It's we can still accept the right and the east here. The east being the better of the two. but white is still pretty good until now. We still need one more shape here. We kinda like the Torah would be dropped around here anyway, so we didn't lose out that much. We might have like T-Touch where we actually want the Torah back, but we would probably cut the Torah around here anyway. For a regular hand, that is. Give me a 4-pin is awkward. Give me a 4-pin. 4-pin, please. Like any pin food rolls are also Cheetos eat something rolls. The Torah is out, so we really don't have to care about Kamitsa. The Chinroto is dead as well. There was like a Chinroto on Navita's team the other day, but like we can ignore Kamitsa. The most that they can have, like Santoko is out, Toitoi, Sananko or something, but they can't win on Sananko when on run, so you don't have to worry about that. 5-0 is just going to be Shimokiri here. The 6-0 is Trash Card, it's really not good acceptance. He really wanted to reserve for Chitoitsu or regular East something. Just Shimokiri. We might have to go. We don't have our 5th block yet. We don't have our 5th block. It is kinda. This sucks so much actually. We all like do something from any like everything. So Nichimo, Tonro, Pinfu, Takame kinda sucks. Well, like it really sucks for us. But like nothing that we can really do. 7 starts not going to happen. Just go for efficiency here. Painful 8 starts. Like 9 start is even marginal. 8 start is just also just never going to happen. Perhaps in Akanas you can push slightly more for 8 start, but I won't recommend that you will be doing. And you can push with 9 if you really need if you don't see any other way to come back, I guess. But it's still only like a few percent on 9, and then 10 different types becomes really good. It becomes like 10% or something. 10% win on the 32k or something like that. It's still a low chance. You actually have chance with 10 starts. And we don't have any chance against the Riichi. We will go White Dragon on 9-man. I think the White Dragon should be better. It doesn't seem to be like the Deutsche yet. It is also really bad. 8-pin donkey. Come on, what the heck? 8-pin donkey into the Ipatsu run. Come on, what am I playing? There was if you watch my throne room video on YouTube, you will also see some random donkey shenanigans with like an 8-pin donkey. How do you have like an uncle headless, or like you just go for a normal hand, or just go for my tunes. Oh my god, we should have kept the tunes of this verse. We are not playing perfectly now, but we are having like too many blocks right now. No Torah. We do have good Torah acceptance, I must say, but still kinda weak saves with the 2 pairs which are weak. The 5-man is connected to the 3-4-man, so that one is okay. Kamitsa, are we disconnected again? No, we are not. If you see the echo, you are usually not disconnected. Yes, Kami is disconnected. We are trying to move to Tondao with the Torah Toro. We kind of have to cut back now for the 2-3-4 Sansaku, Tondao Sansaku. We can be just like, I don't know, it's Puritan, not the best. We will have to go here, even if it means that we are out of escape for for Tondao and Futon. I think we just have to start calling here because our hand is just too slow. And we need a first basically. Akatsuchi. Against Toyman. We will be Futon, but we might be calling the Tora from Kamitsa. They are back, but we might be just Futon Atotsuke here for Thunder Tora. 7 ping. He will discard the 3 into 2, 4, 5, 8, which is spawned already, but it's way better than the Futon Atotsuke. He accepts the 4 pin here as well. We can cut the 8 pin if we draw the 4 pin. Here I have a Sabo 6 mount too, so which is pretty juicy. Heavily will keep. You can't really Sakikiri here. The 5-8 man is basically dead. The 7 man is Suchi on the right. He will push slightly harder because he really need a first place here. He can't call that. The white has been twice cut. So that is a push. Let's see if Torment is pushing or that is Simo with 44. We have 3 pairs on those shapes. Going to be a south follow cut and then the east and then the 9p9 man. East here. It feels like usually you would just open, or like you would consider opening, but we really need a first place, or else we are just out. So we might as well just keep our hand closed. The Anko tour is actually one of the best tours that we could have gotten for a pin. Would be the next good tour. There's no each 7 pin is still nice for each something here. Tail is like not really a thing. Like we would rather go for Riichi than Tail. The Faisal is pretty nice for like 4, 5, 6 Hansaku chance or something like that. We will keep the entire pin to shape, I think. We can Sakikiri like 6 pin into 8 pin, try to get the head in Soshu, and then got the 4-man Sakikiri. It is like how the Sakikiri that you will see, but like we are playing the Soshu as 2 blocks, so it's not that big of a deal. The D6 so is dying out, but otherwise like there's no value. There's the Tora cut there. Usually you would pawn here, but we don't want a very cheap hand here. Wait, who can call that? Is it Shimotsa with the call like 1, 2, 3? I guess it can't be anyone else. You can't call that. The green has been once cut, so it's also pretty good to cut. If we got a 5, so we lose Tora acceptance as well. The 5 pin has been once cut. And it's a run for just 1 hand, but they are dealer, so there's a repeat now. This is going to be like some very weak on its hand, but we are basically forced into it. The Tora has been cut now as well. The white dragon is twice cut here. He can actually get the white dragon for G Deutsche, but otherwise like this white dragon would be usually cut. If we didn't have G Tora Tanki is not really something that is nice to have. We can try to get on Honitsu Toy here. For our Mangan we still need 1 more pair, but we have enough pairs to just start pawning. Especially this one cut south is just a must spawn town. And if we get like we usually get the green dragon for 3,900 or 5,200, so that is good enough. Basically, we don't need the mangan. I guess the tune is just better to pair up than the white dragon because it gives us more torture out with 2 Rakuhai or 1 Rakuhai, or like 2 Rakuhai is 100, but 1 Rakuhai is just 5,200 here. On the green is 5,200, otherwise it's just, wait, it's only 2,000. Nah, it's also, it's 2,600
Riichi.
plus usually it's a core, but we really need the green dragon. The core is really nice for 407, where we would have won on the 407, but we really want to win on the green dragon. Seeing the Ipatsu means also that you don't deal into Ipatsu. No, green. Oh no, green. 2 pin is now Suchi as well. KB Ron. Okay, we take it. Still Mangans, about Mangan Sumo away, slightly more, but we still have a dealership left. We can get within Mangan Sumo range and then try to get first. We basically can't. We need like insane. This is Tora. Insane second place if we want to make it. It has to be massive, like 45k, so we basically need to aim for 45k. We just saw a pair here. I think the Torah just has to get read here because we are losing out on so much by keeping it. We can't really cut 4 pin once Nijman. Oh, that's that we really can't cut here. The Pharaoh here is Tanrao, Riichi Tanrao with some Ura with Sumo or something. But otherwise, like the East would be surely a keeper with our first condition here, but 6-man Pestro and then 3 pin, 5 pin. Something for Kansan Rankan, and we will create Tanrao here. Usually, like if you get the 3 pin 5-man, it's actually viable for the Kansan 8 with 1 less hand, but here we're just going to create the Tanrao. Not cutting the Kamputse here, the 8-man would be Sushi. We are just creating Tanrao. Usually you would follow cut the 5-man for the. Okay, we got a Mangan here. You would create or you would push Suchi out the 5-man Kamputse for the Suchi 8-man. But here we actually got rewarded on the Ipatsu Ura 2. We will keep the honors for our faster hand, otherwise we have a Tanra back up. We are almost back. Not back to first. We are almost first here. 5-man is pretty nice. Pawn 2-man, pawn 5-man, pawn 5 so as well. This 8-man doesn't do much. We are almost getting T-Deutsche, but we are still pawning everything except the 4 pin. I think we will be pawning everything except for the 4 pin. So it's weaker, but Dora is very nice, but it's more likely to be Tanra anyway, so Teriso is probably also going to be just a goal. There is technically a 2-3-4 Sansuku chance, or even 3-4-5 kinda, but we are just going to go for one hand or 2 hand here. It's kind of far away, but we might as well just go for it. I think we just push the Suchi here. It shouldn't deal in, because they would keep the Kansan Tora, Kansan 4-man instead of the Kansan 2-man because of the Tora 4-man. Yeah, not taking by the save here for sure, but now we have a Kansan Tora indicator weight. can put Tora Suchi has been passed here. 3-6 is still live, or like it's one chance, but it still can deal in actually. Suchi. Basically, this hand really determines if you can get first or not. So there's a lot hinting on this win or this Gaten. If we get Gaten, it's fine, but there's another 2-man. There is a 2-man. That is not Gabe. 3-man, 3-man, 3-man. He will be screwed here. Against 2 Riichis. We have now Suchi Trap. It's one chance on the 3-6. On the 5-man, and then it's also one chance on the upper. Fuck me. We pay 4k here, this is really bad. On the 5-man, which has been pointed, 2-man has been twice cut there as well. It's just so bullshit, but like our weight wasn't much better, but like the Ipachimo on 3000 at most, and we had one 2-man as well. We have a like fast hand, but like not a lot of value. Sananko is our value. Ipeco perhaps some Tora draws, but like we still need a Tora connector here. What do we want to draw? Like not that for sure. I guess the 3-man looks perhaps better than the 7 so, but it's really much. No Honitsu is not really there. But we have to cut that Benson, so I'm just cutting this Benson. E something. Always guess wrong. Actually, the 3-man is also connected to this 5-man, so it was probably one 2-man, but I thought that the 3-man was slightly better in the war, but oh my god, we have to push some towers here. Like 6-man is can push the 8-pin is Tora. Okay, we can't push this double Musuchi tower. We are officially, it's not 100% out, but it's basically completely out. Okay. Nishishima. No Sansaku. Could have they waited? Perhaps they missed like a ton out there with the 1-so cards and the 6-8-man keep. We basically need any fears with this like kinda okay-ish, which is still the case here. 36.7k is good enough for fears to probably yank to make it in. It's still marginal. It's on the edge. I'm on the cutoff if I'm fears here. Nice throw here, just a 1-man, and then hopefully we get Pinfu Tora, but Pinfu very far away. But this hand is not the worst. There could technically be like some monster on each or something, but we are not going for that. The 6-man is a perfect fill. You can cut a 1-man for the Rankan Ramen for 6-9-man and the 5-so Kansan and the 4-7-pin Tora Ramen. We just saw a Ramen here. We are not going to keep it 6-so. Yeah, it's technically you can cut like the 1-man and then you can slide some monster for Sansaku, but it's really not there, so don't attempt it. We go 1 into 3, 3 into 1-man. You can keep the 3-man for Tandao Pinfu, but there is one 3-man here on the left, and like the chance that you pair up the 3-man aren't that great. We just prefer safety here. Which the 1-man really is. I think the 1-man is actually better than this 9, so because its diamond looks fast, so then Shimotsu. They are tier here on the right, but we have to push either way. We basically have to push for first. We will be temporarily first if we win our receiving Futura, but we still need to not get wrecked in or lost. And tournament can't end the game upon win or tempai because there's Akariyame active. We really need to throw tempai right now or like soon. Give me the 4-pin.
Boom.
The 1 man shouldn't deal into non-Tonrao hand.
Each.
The 2-5 wants cards. We see an early 4 means Riichi no Lowell Sosu. Also Riichi no 5 shows Kamita got a 3, but they can have a pair of 2s because they have Tonrao or something. The 7-pin is a Chi, it's tempai, most likely on the right. But we win here, so it's pretty good, especially with Ura. My Ura percentage in Ho sucks so much as well. We are basically high priority here, or not high priority, but we are not going to try winning this hand right now. We will basically bet Ori, or like we will try to let Kamishimo win here, and then we can play one more. If we don't get viewers, I can basically end the stream right there, because we are not making it to the next round. We are keeping the honors. If we pay up the honors, we can actually win the hand. Otherwise, we are never going to win the hand. Perhaps 4, 5, 6 or something, but we will be now having an attacking stance with this Jun Bill. And then we will be basically playing full efficiency, and if we deal in, like it sucks. The 6-man will be a call. The 6-man is a call, the Jun is a call. We kinda want to Sakikiri, but we can't really Sakikiri. Oh no. Oh no. I want to in-pawn the Jun, please. In-pawn the Jun. We have now 2 Tsuchi Taos. I think 9-pin and then the 1-man. The 1-man is Sonpai. So the 9-pins are slightly safer because we have a pair of it. The 7-mans will be probably next, which is our Riichi Tsuchi. Usually the nice value, but any hand that we deal into just pops us to second, which is basically death for us. There is the 7s. We have the 7s Capuch against Toyman. I don't think Shimocha should be fighting, but they are actually pushing some Taos, I think. 6-man pass, 6 against Shimocha, and then 7-man, 7-man. There's really no point in fighting. Oh no. No. Run, yes. Okay, I think we make it, but I will let you, like you will know, because I will be ending stream otherwise. I think I will be in. Let's take a screenshot and send a log. Exit. Copy the link. Copy link. Send it in chat. Oh, okay. I need to do the screenshot again, because the clipboard only copies either the link or the screenshot. So I will take a toilet break here. So I will let you know in chat, basically, and otherwise I will see you on Wednesday or Tuesday. Usual streaming hours. I will be doing Jade's room on Wednesday. I think Riichi City Sun room on Tuesday, but the Riichi City is not confirmed yet. let's see, there are 4 tables in all last. There are 9 tables still playing, so it will be taking a while. I will do just a quick log review here, and then I will let you know if we make it. I'm pretty sure we make it, but it's based on a cut-off, so no guarantees. But Diamond Pawn still, they don't have a pair yet. I would have got this name on probably earlier. Keeping some honor tiles are pretty nice if you don't have a hat. This 2-pin is kind of a mistake. You should just take Kutsiki something as Diamond. This 5-pin is also kind of a mistake. They just need temper and then they can just... Oh man, they really want the East Donkey, but Kamita has double East here, so they are never coming out. He pushes Suchi here, they have Tandao. Riichi Tandao. We will show the wall, or disable the wall. They are just draw a donkey here. Naiman is safe here. Naiman is safe, but they still do something, and we Riichi here. And Simurata has 2 of our weights. It's 2 versus 2, and we actually got lucky here because we won here. Riichi Tandao is also 1 tile for a tournament, by the way. We got lucky for sure. And then 9-man pawn. There's no Raku here on the left. That's kind of toy now, but they still need 1 more pair. Still like headless, with not headless, but safeless. We push a 5, so well, like G-Deutsche, and we are kind of skewed here, but we can just push it soon, and then once or afterwards, Shimotsa Tempai here on the 3-pin, my weight, but the 3-pin is actually pretty dead, and Diamond 6-9 for the Ipatsima, or Mangan Shima on my Tiro. He had a pretty rough situation here. Riichi 8-pin Tanky. I really hate 8-pin Tanky here. Like, I know the Tempai. Like, I think they just press Riichi and then they realize they were on a Tanky weight, and it's just so bad. You can even go full. You can even sumo Kiri here. Like, you can even just sumo Kiri. The sumo Kiri isn't the craziest. If you want to take them by 6-man, and then you can draw the Tura shape 7-8. Got a 4, so. Or you would have a North Donkey. You would have a North Donkey here, but Diamond dealt in there. They will do something. I don't know, I would just fold there as Diamond on the 6-man, but like it doesn't matter, like it just happens. Let's hide the wall again. Green Dragon Pawn, they have a pair right now, pretty okay shapes. Wait, why did they got 7-9? I think you should just got a 5. Well, I don't think the Honichi is there at all. They are back to Eson. This 1-pin is also a mistake, I think. Well, it's kind of okay, but I think 8-pin is just more accurate. 8-pin, and then you can extend on the Tora shape. You would have Tempe here on the 3-pin throw. You would be Tempe on 2-5 here on the 3-pin throw. You can put on the 9-pin for 4-5 or 1-4 on the without Tempe here on the Entotsu now. And they switch to the Sabo, which has been just got. They don't have Toto, so just Sumo Kiri as well. And then we had to just fight Diamond here. And then we got a ramen upgrade. And then Shimotsu Riichi's Diamond should have been winning already. Or like they won. They got more food. They basically destroyed the hand for no reason. As Shimotsu here, I wouldn't Riichi this. The reason being you can get like Sananko or something, or like a Raman upgrade, technically Ipeko, the 4 so it's been 3 times card. This never going to be easy. Even if you throw the 7 or the 6 so we would still damn it, and I think they're just wasting points here. You can push people out of their hands, but Shimotsa is most likely temper after this 7-9 card, and then some other data sees. I'm fighting here on the left as well. It's just like there's so much not Riichi. I would probably Tamate or something. C constant C is fine deal for tournament for Thunder a Steeler. We just didn't get anything this hand. And third Simotsa here, like some weird outside hand, but they have a north bill here from the start, so I would just go for efficiency, 1 pin, 1 throw here, and then perhaps throw Tora for one more fair but I would just go for full efficiency. Because 1 and 2 hand is basically the same. You can better just win faster and then get the Riichi stick from someone else. We did skip here the 3 pin. The 3 pin is usually just going to be gold. But like we really want to wait on the green dragon for more value. He would be 4-7 otherwise. We have to push double Mushushi here. The Kami has a 1-man wait, the 8 pins are fully dead. I will probably also not press the Riichi button on Kami's hand. It's 2 1-mans and no Tora. They don't have Ura. And then Shimotsa Pond for Toy Honitsu something, and then we won here. We probably would have won on the green, yeah, or like in hindsight, but like he can't skip here. Skipping would be like rigged. And here we got lucky. It depends on 7. Riichi know me. A Steeler is probably fine. It's probably fine. Depends on card is too slow, but I have it an open hand here. They draw a 3 pin and then a 5 pin. Yeah, tempo is just very hard. As non-dealer, I would always break. There's some Itcher, some Tampin chance. And here we got lucky on the Ipatsu. They were tempo, so the 6-man is kinda just, they just have to push the 6-man. In our Ipatsu Ura 2 with Thunder. So we got really lucky there, and then we basically luck shit this game, and then we kind of had to fight tournament here, because we basically need first place here, otherwise we are dead. Anyway, we got guns on field. Usually we wouldn't pull this aggressively, wouldn't push this aggressively, for sure. We are waiting on only 1-3-1 left. It's not coming out from Kami or Shimo. How did Kamicha? Oh my god, Kamicha dots here. Like it seems to be like the 7 cast, but they actually got the 8 pin here. But they should just Shimokiri this 3 pin. But they have like now 2 anchors, but the 3 pin is actually Kampuche. I like the 3 pin more. You have more food this way, but I would go for Kampuche. It can technically still do some sabos or something, 2 pin pairs, 2 pin tankies, some strands. So I would go for Kampuche. Also Kampuche against Shimotsu. But Ipatsimo with more food as well. But there's Kiyake Mankan in the top row, so it doesn't matter. And then yeah, the weight is like 3,000, and the Ipatsimo here. We pay like 4k, and then we are down like 3.9, and then we got a very important win here. Let's see Shimotsu's hand where I said they missed Tanpin Thunder, nah, it's just 8 man here. 7 pin, 3 pin. 3 pin is probably better. Keeping to acceptance, fixing a ramen. Can go Thunder afterwards. 3 pin here for Sansoku. And then you can. I want to go one so here so badly, but DC can't be that bad. I really want to break for Tanpin. But I guess it's not the worst tool to slam this, but there's definitely a Tanpin. There might be some Sansoku upgrades. I think you can just get way more value with Tamaton or breaking, but they didn't do it and they summoned here. 1k each. I think especially when you're down this much, you should just break for a Tampin. This 1 pin is not a card. This is the 8 so Tura. No, just 8 so here for the. If you roll the 4 pin with this, you're waiting on console 2, console 7. So the 1 pin actually has some rules. You don't need to force thunder out here. You can go for a closed hand, which is way more value. You can cut a 1 pin here for thunder after this 8 pin cut. So there's no difference, but the order is just different for me. It's I don't know why we are expecting this hand, but we are currently inspecting this hand. That is E something. Thunder 2 Turas, Thunder sounds good, sounds very good. Tempeh on 2-5. Wait, Toyman. Forso. Misclick or something. Forso. Like, what is this? Like, on the Forso card you have Sansoku on the 5 so. Thunder Sansoku Tura on the 5 so. You take Ariramen. You don't have Toy. You just take 2 tiles for no reason, and then there is a Riichi here on the right, and you are just stuck here on your Sabo for no reason. And you could run here for 2000 points, plus sticks here in the middle, because you head pump. Wait, is the Atame Hana? There is Atame Hana, I think. Wait, I need to check the rules, but I'm pretty sure there is Atame Hana. So they would just win. They would just win here, one Tura with a board. So we got lucky here as well. Let's see if there's Atame Hana. Atame Hana means head pump. I can't find it, but I'm pretty sure the Tapuron now, so it's not there's Atama Hana then, if there's no Tapuron. I can't find that the translated document. Oh, here it is. The file has been deleted. It seems unlucky, but I'm pretty sure there's Atama Hana. Okay, it's not there anymore. And then you would just head pump me here, and I wouldn't be first. This is lucky for us, but it's just bad play by this player, losing out on the Sansoku chance and the better weight. And Shimotsa. Yeah, like Tuso. I think the Tuso is also kinda such a 1-6, I guess. Perhaps 4-man or something would be equally fine. Usually 2-5s. I think 4-man is slightly better than this. And they don't have any value, but they are dealer. We pawn here, and then we are kinda stuck here. We are really stuck. Like we kind of don't want to pawn the Tsun here anymore. If we knew Kami was that fast, we wouldn't pawn. But it worked out for us. 1919. It's 2-5 and Dorman is waiting on 7 hanchan. No, it's I knew Dorman was pushing, and then they just deal in here. Shimotsa on 6-9, so that is 9 so is dead. The 6-0 has 1 tile left. Yeah, I don't know about the Riichi deal. He would push the 7 and then be out that way. But we got lucky for sure. Okay, we got a game 6 ton here on the left, 7 ton and a 5 ton. We probably got the most stacked table of our. We probably got the most stacked table out of the 4 tables. I'm pretty sure. But it says 8. 8 is greater than 7, is greater than 6, is greater than 5, right? So we should win, right? I think realistically, I don't think we have 30% first rate. I don't think so. I think it's way closer to perhaps like 27, 28%. Perhaps not even that. Like, we are basically playing half hole and Kamita also pretty strong as 6 ton. So my first rate is definitely higher than 25%, but it's not crazy. It's not going to through the roof. One pawn, Chinjoto, not a Chinjoto. Hopefully no Chinjoto. Can technically be a toy. But they keep like the extension tiles for Tsanta, which makes it more like a Tsanta hand. They can't have Tora with a Tsanta hand. We are still looking for one more block. We are kind of stuck with this white second, but we will push the white second if we get anything basically. Like here, we are still 2 something. 1 month, 2 months might get each. Wait, the 2 months are dead, so we are never getting each. So each is that we are E something here. Okay, the collect on the 19 was scary, but I don't think it's senior. So it depends on 7 with the 1 full pin for pinful Dora, but hopefully we get and I can't not push. Hopefully you get a social extension to cut 9 man, 8 man, and then get Tampin. This 4 pin, I think it's going to be a goal. And then 9 man passes is already 1 scar, so it's not that scary. He will be pulling for 5-8 man or like 5 man. The 8 man pawn is so weak, so I don't think we want to call that. It's a toy here on the right now. It's just that the 7 is just ultra dead. The 7 man is just ultra bad, so that's very cool here, confirming the Torah. And now we have ramen. Or we don't have ramen because we just deal in there 1000 points. There could be a case made to cut like 8 man into 9 man, but the 8 man does have some turnout rolls in which he would really like to have this 8 man. They have a reasonable hand here. 8 so 5 pin. There might be an each. Technically our saves aren't that great, so it will be probably an each, but it really depends if we draw one of these. I guess we will force the each here, perhaps not on the Torah draw. Suchi. It's really rough here. It's really rough times here. There's technically a ton out here, but it's still very bad or very far away with bad shapes. There's no other cut than 5 pin here. Like I really want to cut 1 man, but there's just no sushi, no point in fighting. If we get like the 3-man, we will be happy, but I don't think we can push that hard. Well, it's painful. 9-man, if we do 9-man back, I think we go just 2-pin, and then just see what we get afterwards. Futon, there are 1-man and the efficient card. Early Riichi, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, there have been too many sushis out. If we get a 9-man, 2 9-mans left, we will probably just score and then our own pet wait tempai. Yeah. 8-man. 8-man is still something. But it's basically giving up our hand as well. Perhaps I can push 1 tile, but I need to push another tile for tempai, so it's really unattractive for sure. I think we don't have anything else than our terminal tile here because we don't have Kamputsu, or I don't see it. I'm pretty sure that it's no Kamputsu when I don't see it. The 9 so is 1 chance, but Simo tournament don't have it most likely, so the 1 chance isn't that great. The 5-man still Mushuchi. So we like it's a feel for a pass situation, but we can't really push. We have 3 so 2 so 5-man, and like the 1 chance on the 9, but it's not that great. The 3 so Skabe now, 5 so Sabo chance on the right. Perhaps 9 so nah, we can't really get tempai. 2 so is Kamputsu. 5 so not a Sabo, Riichi painful. Massive hand. Luckily no Ura for us. If we had like the Itze still, we would definitely say still on the painful Itze. But we kinda just had to dodge the Riichi. That's like the power of Riichi anyway. And then Shimocha had like a free chase there because we are out. Toyman was still kinda pushing, but they had a very cheap hand. We have Torah acceptance, but it's very weak here. We don't have Thunder, so we will keep the pens on Torah acceptance. We have like 1, 2. I think we can go 1-man here. We kinda want to 7, 8, 9 more than the Torah here. I really got the 1, 2 pin, but I guess there's a Sansaku. And the Torah is still kinda nice to roll. That's a backfire. Just Shimokiri, 2 1-mans out. If there was like a Chunchan or something, or a Santa, we would try to keep the 1-man, but yeah, there's just no reason. The call is just too weak for Sansaku 1 Torah, I think. We can better just wait, progress our hand shapes, and then decide later. But the Sansaku is out, the 9 so is basically toast, so we have 3 bad shapes with the ramen. The 8-pin 1 Scott, the 6 9 so overlap with the 9 so basically dead here. And then we have a Torah Penson, but we have to keep pushing a bit because especially feels all past. We will got 7 into 8, so here slimming down our shapes, also preventing us to deal into Kamicha for now. We lose out on the 9 so, but there's only 1 9 so left. There's the last 9 so. Three-man, run, yeah. 2000. We can make it. This hand definitely work. Hopefully we are not going for the 7 pairs route. I know cookies isn't sad, but I rather not go for for the cookies hand, we rather go for Tandao Shionko hand. Shionko is a bit like dreaming, pretty far away. 5-star best draw here, connecting the social shapes. We will keep the green jack and we go 1 man. There's technically still a toy. The 1 man doesn't give us Tandao as well, so the green jack is just slightly more superior. We don't really care about our opponent spawning the green dragon, but if we get the green dragon, we are forced to open for 1 hand. But on an 8-star, 5-star, we have a perfectly fine hand, and the 1-star is kinda okay. It's not the best, but acceptable. The 2-star will be 8 man, I think, because the 5-pin pair is really fixed here. And then if we draw a pin 2, we can cut the 6-star. After the 2-star draw, we now go for... We just look in this, I think. We're topping the tour. We have Tandao now. We can just start pawning for Tandao Nomi. 8 man, 1 scout, 6-star, 1 scout. But those scores are definitely what we are going to take. The 5-pin is probably also a goal. Yeah, Eastern 5 is pinful, otherwise we have Riichi Nomi. Or basically we are going to Tamaton. If we don't get the 5, so... Or if we get a 5-pin 6, so we can technically Riichi on the ramen. But the chance of throwing the 5-pin or the 6 only has 2 tiles left, while the 2 has 4 tiles left. The 4 also has 2 tiles left where we don't really want to press the Riichi button. So there are a lot of those where we don't want to press the Riichi button on. And any non-pinful draw, basically. That is Tandao. We can actually open again. Yeah, we can open again. We could call earlier, but now we can actually call again for Tandao Nomi. It's kinda weak to open for Tandao Nomi, but it's too late to try anything else. 6-star.
Each.
Urasuchi here, Riichi Tampin. If we didn't have Tandao, we would... wrong weight. That's like, I would be cheating if I Ipatsimoto 5-pin, not taking the pinful here. Let me slide here for the 258.
Chi.
We can't skip the round, by the way, so we just enable auto win. We have high T because of the Chi. South has high T without any calls with 1 Chi. West has the high T. It's Urasuchi. It's probably not getting cut. The Tora is Kampuche against us. Skip. We want high T sumo. Skip.
Sumo.
Okay, we didn't get high T sumo, but if we had 1 Ura, it's basically the same value. Ura, unlucky. South, not double south, just single south, very strong. We will try to create our hand here, hopefully no pawn, so we can create a bit more. For Riichi south, Kan is not really going to be an option. There was a Sankansu in my whole game. If you watch my first hanchan today, I was playing Ho, and there was a Sankansu. But it didn't win, and they actually dealt into like all the Toras, and they were first. They really didn't needed to come. It was kind of funny. Pinsu lean on the left, but it can technically also just be a Tandao, but we will see here. 7 here. We have pretty okay shapes. 7 so 4 so are both very good draws. I think we just fixed the pair here. 7-0 one Scott. The 7-0 is okay to keep, but I think the pincer is slightly better. And then we will see. If we throw like a 3-0 or something else, we might have a 4-7 so, but for now we'll just ease something. We just got the 6 pin here for a ramen. If we throw a 7-man pack, we will cut the 3 into 5. If we pair up to the 6-man, we will cut the 3 into 6 here. It's very straightforward, but here we take perfect, or not perfect, it's minus e something. With the 4-0 and the sampon here, 4-5-6 so, and then the 5-8 pin. Last time we have the double east, we might have to pawn here. Especially we have to pawn here. We kinda really want to skip that though. Or Simot can have the double, not the double east, the east Torres. I really wanted to skip the 8 pin, although there are 5 tiles left for that shape, and there are 8 tiles left for the social shape, technically. Two pins should be pretty safe, but one card with his course. Do we think Kamita has the east? I think they might be split. 8 pin dead now. 5 pin Penson here. It's just really bad, unfortunately. He might have greeded too much here because there is definitely a threat of Kami and Simo having the east. And if Simon is folding, it makes the east just to be way more likely to be with Kamita. It is really bad. Oh my god, we have Futon. Oh my god, I didn't see. With the 6 being the 6 being shouldn't deal in. We are also like almost skeleton here. Oh no, oh no. Oh, we died. How did I go? Did the extension go? Tuso was dus way safe. 3-5. They extension go, didn't they? Okay, we just died so hard. 3-5 with a 4-pin goal. I thought the East were split, but Simonsen was certainly falling. They extended goal there for sure. It was like a 3-5 pin goal from a 3-4-5 shape. Oh my god. The Tuso was just very safe. We are drawing. Or like, it's not like that we had guaranteed fills or anything, but like when stuff get really like hurt stuff. The extension goal, first goal is really like the only way that you would extension see first goal is when you have a east uncle or like an east sphere and you need one more block, otherwise you don't extension goal. Yeah, if the 16 deals in, it's always going to be Dora East Uncle. It's East something, Pinfoot Sons on the 3-man. Yeah, with the 3 so feels Scott, it's just horrible for me. Just looking back at it, just the 3 so feels Scott just screams that they have the East. We won't go auto. We have to press auto win here, unfortunately. Just auto win. The Tuso looked just choosy, but like I don't know. He didn't have any value. That's always an Aka Nasi. One person has all the value. They should have probably just pressed the save button on the left, but anyway. Can't really comment on how on their play while we just dealt into 12k because of the extension call. It's just very weird to see an extension call first call, but I really didn't expect an extension call. Looking the tour pair. That is nice. Might give us a chance to keep it closed, or like we can't open, so it will always be closed. But this west anchor really helps. We will got a 9 pin into 7 pin. We will probably just take perfect shapes here. It's first or pass, so we are in a really rough spot, especially feeding someone 12k. It's just death basically, because you are basically now losing 24k compared to one person, and then it's now 28k to first. I really thought they didn't extension C first score, but I was wrong and we got punished. The Tussle was just way safer. 6-0 can put C ipatsen or C ipatsen. We will have to fight a bit here. Wow, 9p. Nah, we can't fight. There is now a 6-0 KB, which makes the Sabo with the 8-0s actually pretty sus. West, triple west, and then 9 pin, 6 pin, or 5-0 is actually pretty safe. 5-0 is actually now also can put it's KB 6-0 with the 2-0 here, I think. It was after the. Yeah, it was certainly after Riichi. The 8-0s are Suchi, they are also KB off, but the 5 pin of Toyman is Naka Suchi. It's kinda Naka Suchi, but doesn't feel like the safest style, to be really honest. We are T towards the 2 something, but it's really not worth pushing E something here. If you get E Toyman just pushing Ichi Urani. Very friendly player. We will check the log after this hanchan, and I will be ending the stream, and then I will see you Tuesday probably for Riichi City. You can join my Discord for my schedule. I will be Wednesday live as well for my standout Wednesday streams, Mahjong Soul streams. 3-1 pair now. We still have a lot of loser styles here, so we still need a shape here. We can actually keep this 1 pin for the 3 pin pens on goal and keeping the 4 pin floater, but I don't know why we just can't, but this is basically our final hope. Because if we don't win, we are out. So we might as well push our one hand to Nomi with extra full until we deal in. At least we accept 6 pin Tora with a 2 pin cut with a 4 pin. Can put I can Simo. Oh my god. 7 Konsan with 2 Toras. Hakke, Ura. We didn't give them Ura, so they had Hanuman guaranteed. We will be high priority here, or like we won't be winning the hand here because we don't have a dealership left more than Yakuman, so we are not going to interfere in opponent's play. I would recommend that you are leaving right now because we are basically not going to win or play the hand. But anyway, next week or like this, technically Tuesday will be my next stream. Riichi City, we are playing the Steamer event in Sunroom, Galaxy Room. We are currently Sunroom, but we can play technically either one for the event because we signed up for the highest two. And then Wednesday I will be playing Mahjong. If we are ranking up to Galaxy, I will do a triple hanchan stream where I will be playing Galaxy Throne Room Hall with 5 minutes delay. But get ready for that. I think I can easily get into 7th town on Riichi City. We will probably skip roll. We can technically steal Mangang and then get a Rakuman, but we basically need more than that kinda. But we will still win here in South 2 for the Rakuman outs. We just stop Dora as well, but we really don't have acceptance. This Sumoki, there's no Sansoku, otherwise we might keep it. We would go for so if we had Sansoku, but we don't. We can technically go for Kaiten and then just not win the hand. Perhaps that one is something that we can also do here.
Riichi.
If we get the tune, we will be fighting with this Foreman on the Kampuche 7, so but otherwise we are mostly out. Neymar, there's no Sansoku, so just Sumakiri. There's no AK 5-man slide as well, just Sumakiri, the Kampuche 6 here. The Nijman just passed as well. We are taking the Kampuche weight here. Like, it doesn't do much, but it's a nice detail. Like, if they get more points, it's also bad for us. We probably should have just Karakiri this too, so, but we are waiting Kampuche. We can expect a Sashikomi from Kamicha to happen. Or we can just run here for one hand. It's still not really doing much. We need like Rakuman here. We can just take the Rakuman out on Sumo, which is just enough. If we Rakuman Sumo, the Rakuman here is like Kashiwei. I'm pretty sure there is no Kashiwei Rakuman. Perhaps they didn't disable the Kashiwei Rakuman, but we can like I should know the rule set before we go for Kashiwei. But in the the standard WRC rules, the IMA rules, the European rules, any rule set basically has Kiyake disabled. The other Rakuman is like Kokushi, but not Kokushi, it's Churen, but it's basically dead now. We might have missed like a 9-pin pawn. Yeah, we might have missed a 9-pin pawn. Well, Dora 3 with the Zenith. Yeah, this 9-pin should have probably been pawns, but best case scenario is that I don't know what the best case scenario is actually. We missed the pawn, so we are basically dead here. He needs this Rakuman Sumo in Orashi. Tito, it's I don't know. We are half folding here. It's not the standard cuts here. We are just trying to maximize our winning chances by not dealing in and to get Zakuman Sumo in South. Well, it's 8,000, 16,000, which is 40,000 swing. that is just all past bad. Past bad. It's just the 9 pins are dead for Sionko. He won't be winning our Riichi Tora 1 here or Riichi King Dragon Tora 1. I guess we Riichi and not win. We won't win here. We will skip the win here. Tournament should just push here as well. We don't have auto win enabled. I had auto win enabled on like my GCT account, and it was really like so big. If we run Simotsa, it doesn't do much. It really doesn't do anything. It just interferes with them. Very cool, like on this 9, this south wind. Like the Riichi stick does put us outside of Rokuman Sumo range if tournament wins, for example, but perhaps he shouldn't have reached it and then skip the run anyway. But we are not going to run here, I think. We are not running, we only perhaps running Shimotsa here, but perhaps now with the Toras we can actually run. You see, for Toras I can't really skip here because of this. We need just wait, what do we need? It's still some Paiman run, Hanuman run, Hanuman run. Wait, Hanuman run is not enough because of Kamitsa blocking me. Oh my god, I have to like some Paiman. You need to get Daishangen here. We need to get like a Daishangen here, and as you can see, we don't have the Teo Dragon, but we don't have the Teo Dragon, so there is one Green Dragon, very bad for us. We might be Mochi Mochi with Shimotsa. The West is one Scott, they might have a Rakuhide there. We are not going to go. We might get like Chitoch, Tora 2, Ura 2. It's just Hanuman. We need Torment to put a Riichi stick in the middle, and then we can Tora Tanki, and then we have to run. So it's not possible. The Green Dragon is now gone as well. So Shangan, Honitsu, Hanuman, but it's not enough. I should have kept the Green Dragon for the Soshangan. I should have kept the Soshangan alive. Because if he Hanuman and someone puts a stick in the middle, we can run our Shimotsa. We can't go because we don't have enough. We can try to get Kaiten or something. I guess you can get Kaiten. The 5-man is dying out, the 2-man is very dead as well. I could have called the other way as well. I guess the other way would be slightly better. Oh no, we have like an extra 4-man for this. But we are basically going for Kaiten. We are not going to win here. We are not going to run here. We might be Mochi Mochi on the dragon here with Shimotsa. Unless they have a flash, but they can't actually have a flash, but I wish I had the other shape core, but anyway, it doesn't. He just needs Kaiten here, the 9-man, 1 Scott. The 5-man, the 2 5-man especially dead, so we are relying on 3 pawns to get Tenpai. On 3 pawns to get Tenpai. 1-man doesn't have that much utility here. And 2-man dead. Simo is out. We can pawn here. 16, and then we are still just not going to run basically because we don't have enough. Or we can go for Katen and then we are just completely out. We might get it from Tournament because Tournament also has some Katen. They need to get Katen like 20 times and then they need the Rakuman. I don't think Tapu. I think they are actually enabled Tapu Rakuman, but yeah, currently not even tempered. The 5-man is dead, or not dead, but basically dead. And then we are relying on the pawn. If he Simo Kami is also just fighting for fear, so Tora, just soft the Tora. Like we need to push. If it deals into 12,000, it deals into 12,000. Haite Ron is not a thing here, or Haite Shima is not going to happen here. Pawn here to deny my Haite, like I'm not going to Shima. Okay, denying my Haite. Everyone sees that we skip Ron, by the way. Everyone knows, but like there's nothing to do here than trying to like we have a Paimon Shimo, which is like I don't know, we just Paimon Ron. How can it be to Paimon Shimo? I don't see Tora, I don't see Samsaku no Itse, no Chito Itse. We have a Hanuman, well, we don't have a Hanuman run. We still don't have the Hanuman run competition because it's 12,300 and we need 12 on Kamicha. So it's going to be like a Riichi and then skip. Skip the run. Skip the run. Like the 7th turn here also kind of should have just known. We're moving towards Thunder because I don't see the Paimon. I don't see the Paimon Shimo or the Paimon Ron with this 1-man. I don't see it in general, so I don't see it, but for now we are just like, I don't know, just maximizing potential value, but like it's not going to pay Paimon. Riichi Patshimo, Pinfu Tanrao, Ura3, but like I can't hit Ura3 if I don't have an uncle, and with Pinfu I usually don't have an uncle. Bumping would be probably good to keep for the Itse, but it's not really going to be Itse. Like, do you think it's Itse? I don't think so. I think the best case scenario is not dealing in to Kamicha. We will have Hanuman run thing next. Wait, we can Hanuman run. Like we don't have the Hanuman, it's kind of the problem. Riichi Patsu, Pinfu, Ipeiko, Urani. I guess on the Ipeiko toss we will, on the 6-0 we will chase Mansons. I think on the 6-0 we will chase for the Ipatsu. I don't think we want to fight. I don't think so. I don't think the songs are good enough here. I think we are out. Like, we need Ipatsu, Ipeiko, Uran too, and it's just not going to happen. We're better off pushing some safe tiles and then hopefully getting our Hanuman next hand. 6-0 looks good. 8-man, 8-pin SKB. 1 Scott. It's also safe against the Tito. 6-0, 6-0. Deals into some 1, 2, 3, 7s. You can push the 8-man, 8-man. Kind of also expecting a good weight here on the right, or else they would Tamaton. hope that Kami is tempeh, or else it will be really anticlimactic finish to this hanchan. They will have to push. They will be tempeh most of the time with this 4-so card. This 8-1 should be still pretty good with this 5-1 here. And we push the 8-1 earlier so that you don't have a sabo. We have Haite here on the right. Before we will try to call the Haite. We will cheat the Haite. Oh, like it doesn't matter, but it doesn't matter if we call the Haite. It was 3-4 pin versus 6-9 so. With 8 shows in the opponent, so cheeky 7-ton. We don't have a Hanuman run condition because we have like Kamitra, which has too many points. We are going to choke Shimotra here if we can. We don't have any hand value here. There's nothing that we can do. If they have, oh my god, they have a 7, 8, 9. It was really hard to guess what they had. It's really hard to dodge that. Unfortunately, if they have like a 7, 8, 9, we just fed them the perfect Tau here. Also the 9, so. They must be also quite close to tempeh, but they might still have Rakuhai, but most likely they can still have like a Sansuku or an outside hand. It's not out yet, or they can just have an outside hand here. It is early 5-man cut. I think 5-so is legit next. Five-pin is still double Mushichi. I think 2-pin or 3-man. 2-pin. The 9-man should be also just very safe because of the Pensanko. Shimokiri. Atsun is now safe. Kamita should also just be pushing because we all know the conditions. It's fierce or nothing, and it's basically between Kami and Shimo, and technically me if I have an insane hand, but most likely not. I think the Tora is pretty safe against Shimo. Right second has been pawned here. I'm not going to push the 8-pin, although I can put right now. We don't want to feed. If they have a 7, 8, 9 so school, we don't want to feed them. Here 4 also can be just fed here. The same goes for 1-man. The south is now safe. This is just how to play responsibly. When you can't win, or like we can win, but not with this hand. The next cutoff will be more than Paiman Shimo, unfortunately, unless someone puts the stick in. We will have to Paiman run or something, or like more than Paiman run. Paiman run, it's not enough. We are basically dead. But we are not going to deal in here. It's just boring gameplay. There's nothing to do. 9 so okay, that is Shimo. 1k each. Collect the Riichi stick. It's going to be the condition here is Shimo push the stick in and we Paiman Shimo. Or we Kokushi. Probably should cut the pincer first because it's next to the Tora. Kokushi, like this is like the perfect Kokushi. Oh, not the perfect Kokushi, but the perfect scoreline to force Kokushi with 8 towers. That is what it is. Simotsa must be really mad because I skipped the run on the 4-man on the Untitled Chapter. Like, if you know the cutoffs, like, I'm never going to press run there. It's always Katen. It's always Katen. We have too many pairs here. We will just try to... We will perhaps stroke Simotsa instead of going for Kokushi here. We will probably just stroke Shimo. That is probably the most responsible thing that we can do. He threw one more. Wait, how much do we need? Oh, the south. Oh, that. So we are 100% soaking Shimotsa here. Not a great tactic, Shimo, because I will be choking you. We can technically get Tempai, but like we never can win, so there's just no point. We will be better early here. We can let Kami and Shimo fight it out. If Kami wins, we have one more hand. Does Kabe 2 pin, so we just push the 1 pin. Shimo doesn't have acceptance for it. So basically just the honors, the one, so... If I were you, I would already be leaving. I would be already just leaving. If I knew that the Seymour was going to play like this, because there's just nothing to watch. There is now one chance on the upper tiles, but the upper pincer, but it's not safe. We have plenty of safe tiles here, so it's really not necessary to feed either of Kami or Simo. With Monte. It doesn't matter that Shimo Kiri because we are just completely out. Torment is also just not going to bother. We are just letting Kamicha, who has the Tiro, and then Shimotsa, who has the lead, fight it out. Tumon can be a slide there. But we are basically giving up until we get like Yakuman levels of a hand. We had some decent chances, or like some Hanuman run chances, I think, one time, but it just didn't happen. Kami might not even be Tempai. Kami should also just press the Riichi button, by the way, if they are Tempai, so you can almost be certain that they aren't Tempai. Which is kinda unfortunate. I don't know if we can feed Kami to Tempai. I don't know if we can. They're thinking a long time, so there are probably no 10s, which is bad, but whatever. 9p. I think there are no 10. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's no 10. We can check all last, but I will be ending the stream right here. Oh my god, I couldn't even feed Kamichat here to Tempai. Wait, it's 6 turn. Baby, Isondev was so long. It's so sad. It's so incredibly sad. But they could technically go for Katen here. But like, they technically could go here, but I think they should here because the 2-5 is dying out and the Benson is just too weak. But like I don't know. Like the 5-man. Are you going to got like the I think you can got the 3-4 here or the 1-2 for sure. Oh my god, this is so stupid. Because Field takes all here and there are 2 players with no turn here. and Toyman just got the deck on the 2-4-man card, but it's the right card on the 3-man. They probably should have went back, but Oh my god. What a way to end here. Because if they were to stand by, they would win. If, like, they would just win because Stormin is no 10 here. But anyway, thank you for watching. It's also quite late for me, so I won't be streaming this late usually. So it's like only on the Brazilian monthly if I don't have a full-time job. If I have a YouTube channel and a Discord, and otherwise I will see